Gosh, I didn't have time to do like an important part. Speaking out, I'd like to let the people know. No, Discord, stop. Oh my gosh, are we doing this again? Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, this should be working in proper order now. Oh, thank God. God, I could put the Ko-Fi in the description. What's up, Paige? What's up, Spin Master? How are we doing? On this Thursday evening. Alright. Spin Master, it's whatever you want, bro. You know how these work. I'm doing good, Paige. I'm a little nervous because of my interview tomorrow. But I get to do this with you guys first. I'm going to be very punctual about today's stream for that reason too. Like, at 11 o'clock, I'm gonna be like, we're almost done. And if it's almost 12, we're just cutting it off. Because I have to go to bed and get up early. Have I prepped? Oh, I'm ready. I have all the stuff that I need. I printed out my updated resume and everything. So I'm ready to take on the world. Doesn't make me any less nervous though, even though I've already done this like 4 times. And it's worked every 4 times I've done this. Hey, what's up, Serenity? Listen, I'm sad I'm gonna be employed too. I like just being able to stream and do things for stream. It's very fun. I actually forgot something that I was gonna put. Speaking of such things. Brazami just realized you shoot a piece of your hair off. Animals just love terrorizing, don't they? Shoot. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. You have to prep for something next week? What's that? What are you up to? Hold on guys, sorry, I'm changing the... I forgot. Gosh, I'm about to shill something and that feels so dirty. I did actually set up a Ko-Fi today. For anyone that just wants to support me a little bit, like something like a small tip. Because people have expressed that interest before, which I really appreciate. And to be honest, I could have used it a little bit. but I never bothered to do it till today. But it is there. Start writing these down. I like these. Is a pineapple a biker, or is it a biker's pineapple? That's a good question. I guess that's what we're gonna decide right now. Spin Master, I love that everyone's like doing art these days. It's very inspiring to see. It's motorcycle riding pineapple with tattoos and maybe a leather jacket. That sounds freaking cool. Let's do that right now. You just see what a pineapple looks like though. Like, I'm just gonna bust out a pineapple. That'd be crazy. The limit of things I can simply draw on command without a reference is probably the lobster that I drew like a while ago. It took me like 5 seconds to construct a lobster from nothing. That looks alright. That looks like a pineapple to me. Oh, what do they call? Yeah, this is what I want. This is what I'm picturing. No, not this one. Like this one. I had to draw a freaking motorcycle dog. I'll give it my best shot. I can definitely simplify it at least. Oh yeah, here's a reminder, or a heads up for anyone that hasn't seen or heard already. There's in the Discord a YouTube post, and on my Instagram there are links where you can go to a Google form that I made so that you can participate in the Pokemon stream for 50 subs. All it's asking for is like, give me a fictional character. Like, just write a fictional character and every submitted character will go on like a wheel, like one of those internet wheels you can customize. And we're just gonna spin the wheel and get a character, and then we're all gonna pick a Pokemon that that character would have, and then I'll draw them. I think it's gonna be cool. I wanted it to be very I wanted this to be like an event, so that's why we're doing things ahead of time. That way I can still get input from people who might not make it to the stream as well. There's many places to find that if you're interested in being a part of that. I wanted to make it as accessible as possible. We've already got some submissions too, and they're pretty good. Let's have fried chicken. How you doing? Hey Cody, how's it going? How you doing? I got you, Allie. We're gonna go all the way. It's not what a motorcycle looks like. I'm just kind of making it up while looking at a motorcycle. The four hardest things I feel like to draw if you don't have practice is like a bike and like a horse. Like I feel like drawing a horse can be very difficult. Unless you purposely draw it not like a horse looks. Someone is watching TV so loud downstairs I can't focus. I'll tell them to turn it down. Gotta go? Then you gotta go. See you later. Guess I'm gonna put in queue. Ghost. I got you. Can you hear my roommates right now? I don't know what they're playing, but it sounds pretty intense. One of them lives just across the hall from me, so you might hear some from him every once in a while. Those boys can get loud when they're gaming. This is a pretty cool pineapple. You sound like someone's mother. Those boys can get very loud when they're gaming. Shaking my head. Revolutionary. You're revolutionizing the world of science? Hell yeah, Paige. Change the world as we know it. It's got like a dragon tattoo. Just have to log down this research grant? Hell yeah. I believe in you. I'll be telling my friends that I'm friends with a revolutionary scientist. Yeah, that's good bragging rights right there. It doesn't have to be for it's why would it be for my clout? You're the one who's doing the stuff. Can't I be proud of my friend and brag about how cool my friend is? Listen, I'm just being a guy on YouTube, so I have nothing to brag about. How far am I from DC? Um, I have no idea. I think it would just be like a day trip. Like it would not take the entire day to get there. There he is. Look at this badass. What are you doing when this guy pulls up in your town? Want to plan a trip for everyone? That'd be freaking cool. You could get my boots. You hear him coming from miles away because of how loud his bike is. And you're like, oh, he's on the way to be Tough Knuckles. Oh, too big, too much. He's pretty tough. This looks like a VeggieTales character. All he's missing would be like a mouth. It's like a VeggieTales character. Okay, we'll do Ghost next. And we'll do the Alien Spider Queen, which sounds really cool. That sounds really fun. I think bugs are cool. I think aliens are cool. Alien bugs are extra cool. This just sounds like we're making a band. Timmy Tough Knuckles and Spider Alien Queen and Alien Spider Queen. I'd watch. I'd go to their. I'd go to concert. That sounds freaking sweet. Who's coming with me to go see Timmy Tough Knuckles and Alien Spider Queen in concert? Yeah, you have to. They're so cool. It'd be a missed opportunity if you didn't. That's a once in a lifetime chance right there. The Timmy Tough Knuckles. Such a funny image. You sent two OCs in Discord. Bet. I'm gonna try to be quicker today than usual, since I'm being very time sensitive for a change. Since I'm hopefully going to become a slave to the man for a while soon. Which I wouldn't do if I didn't have to. But right now it's kind of a necessity. That's true. Could be a woman. But that sounds more strange if I said it out loud. So I think I'm not going to. This is so stupid. Holding each other's hands in Lumini style. I'm excited to see what you're cooking up. Y'all have been going crazy with the art, and I dig it. Why is he sitting like this? I haven't had time for any art. Well, listen, it sounds like you've been busy. I've just been sleeping. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Sometimes you need a little nap. You know? I respect it. Leaving for a bit? Alrighty. See you later. Gonna take a break in color? Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. This is pretty good. I like it's not quite accurate. I like this meme and I wanted to draw it. I did what I could in what little time that I have today. I want to make sure I have time for as many things as I can, despite having less time than usual. And unfortunately, that's gonna have to become a regular thing. Like, the streams aren't gonna get to be as long, hopefully, anymore. So, get used to it, unfortunately. I can't hear you, but I can feel the aura WR stream. Here, let me... There you go. You can't hear me? I'll meet you where you're at. Alright. Now, Spider Queen Alien. I didn't even spell alien, bro. What did I spell? I'll just rewrite it after. Okay, and then after this, I'll check the Discord for what Fried Chicken sent in. I like these ones where I don't have to pull up a reference and I can just freeball it. Alright. A spider alien queen. Zante. Do some like sci-fi stuff for this. Thank you, Christina. How you doing? How's it going? Good, I'm glad that we're all doing pretty good. The vibe of tomorrow night's stream will depend on whether or not I'm confident in my employment after how the interview goes. Also, I want to get some opinions now for the Pokemon art stream. What are we thinking next weekend? How does next weekend sound? Because that way, if we have a lot of submissions for that, we can just continue it on Sunday. Like, I start Saturday, and then if there's still a lot that we could do, we keep doing it Sunday night. If you bring a pen and get ready to sign some contracts. It would be awesome. If they hire me on the spot, the vibe of the stream is going to be immaculate. I don't even know what the stream is going to be. It honestly might depend on how that goes. I just know that I would like to stream after doing that. So all I'm promising is that there will be a stream, but what it is, I don't even know. Don't do that. queen in like a tank, and then we've got like the regular guys like working on computers and stuff. Some real like alien and classic alien invasion stuff. She's got like cyber legs, so they're like electronically connected. We're about to be invaded, bruh, by the spiders. There's like a whole chamber full of them. You can't see most of them. Because I'm already out of room. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Like horns too, so they're more like not like real spiders. This be the kind of thing Leon has to deal with in Resident Evil, I swear. He'd like walk in here, take them all out like John Wick, and then say some bull crap like, I don't know, like, huh, Spirit Halloween's that way. Some corny ass Leon dialogue. The day my friend said the jacket I was wearing made me look like Leon Kennedy, and it really threw me off. What do you mean? That would be such a compliment. If I looked like Leon Kennedy, well, maybe as a woman you don't want to say that, you want someone to say you look like Leon Kennedy. Okay, these two. I see fried chicken. Very nervous girl and like eclipse girl. You don't think that's what they meant? What did they mean? What could they have been alluding to? How the heck do you draw this? I don't think that's what they meant. Not sure. Interesting. How the heck? Leon Kennedy aura. Hell yeah. I'd be very excited if I had the aura of Leon Kennedy. I do old reliable and use stock images to help me with this. What I missed? I finished my OC. Technically, it's a remake. I couldn't have time to color it, so I gave you the original look to color it your way in Art Desk. Bet. Wait. Okay, so you want... Okay, hold on. Let's clarify. So you do not want... You don't want this. You want, like, what you want is this. You want like a side. You don't want like this one. Is what I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, go ahead, send something. Oh, this one's cool, Spin Master. I dig it. Welcome back, Cody. Where's he at? There's go. I drew the meme one. From the car. You're very welcome. I'm being less precious with stuff today because I have to be more conscious of time. I have to be up early in the morning. So this stream will be over by midnight, so we have 4 more hours before the stream must be over. Ah, I see. More dynamic. We want a more dynamic thing here. I get it. I get the vibe. I do. I see. You could make you have like hours of footage of me not being able to draw circles if you wanted to make a compilation. It drives me insane. I'm tired of it. But it's true, I can't do it. They're trauma bonding because of those types. I get it. We've been there. I've got some characters like that. Go shower? Alrighty. Is this being reciprocated, or should I do it like the image, where only one person's really doing the hugging here? Should both be comfortable. Okay, so we're doing this is both ways. Didn't edit? You got it. Yep, I'll make sure they get their uniforms too. Closer. People are usually touching when they're hugging each other. You gotta go? Alright. It may be done by the time you're back, or if not, it'll be in Discord. Go sing in a choir today. Dude, that's awesome. Good luck. Make sure you enjoy yourself. If you don't enjoy it, there's not much point. Rice and cheese. Cheese. Camera flash. But it's a very old camera, so it like there's like smoke everywhere and the flash is like blinding. And the guy behind the camera is also behind a curtain. Cheese and rice. Adios. Have a great time. This is very cute. I don't draw things like this very often. Paige, is that a Jesus Christ joke? Who's in the shadow of Mordor? What do you mean who's in it? Like the main character? Or just like characters that appear in the game? So one of those movie lines that says, "Oh, I see." That's what they'd say in like the trailer. Who is in the shadow of Mordor? Find out this summer in theaters. He's not just a bat, he's a Batman. Only in theaters this summer. That was a good game. I'm excited to play that again. That might be what I do tomorrow night, is play more Shadow of Mordor. So I want to play it, and there's other games that I'd like to play too after. I have like a long list of games I want to play. So I'll complete that one quite a bit, as much as seems necessary on stream, and then I'll go to something else. Yes, Paige, I did. That night that you guys were gonna play Fortnite, that was the night that I finished it. That was the goal for that night. There was some awful tech issues at the end, but I did it. Like, it was unwatchable in the last cutscene. And then the power went out right when I was trying to finish the stream. Like, when I was going to talk about my thoughts on the game and, like, close out for the night, the power went out. And that's when I, like, drove up and was messaging everyone on Discord. Eating popcorn with supposed corn seasoning. It barely tastes like corn, but it's still pretty super good, actually. I suppose it'll do. This will be satisfactory. But it could definitely be better. That's not me doing your voice, by the way. That voice is awful, and so I like doing it. That's salty flavor, but not too silly. What? Paige? What do you mean you? It was not supposed to be anyone in particular. It was just like a Discord mod voice. I guess it was someone in particular, but not like an individual. What joke are you even making right now? I don't understand. What is it in reference to? Your guys' chats are like in response to stuff is like later than it's even on my mind. I don't know who we're talking about. I don't know who that guy is. I'm not familiar. When I do that voice, I just think about the guy who's like, "Hello, princess." And then he claps his feet together. Hello, princess. I imagine that guy saying, "Oh, me?" No. Are you talking to me? I think you're forgetting I'm in charge. You see, I'm no normal user. No, Dick. No, let me start over. Let me read the whole thing. I think you're forgetting I'm in charge, you see. I am no normal user. No, dear kitten. I am Discord / owner / helper / right hand man title. So I'd be careful next time when you mess with me. I have 20 confirmed kills. Hello, my lady. I see that you're an avid gamer. And very attractive too, so I wanted to welcome you to our server here. You see, I'm pretty popular around here, so I figured it would be nice for you to have such a socialite amongst your friends as soon as you join the server. I'm pretty well respected around here, so people will probably treat you better if you know that you're with me. You don't have to thank me though. Unless you wanted to, you know. I'd send a TikTok, but you don't have TikTok. It's true. TikTok doesn't like me. They just removed me for no reason. They just decided they didn't want me around. I never did anything. They like kicked me for inactivity on freaking TikTok or something. Spiggins doesn't have mods. Yeah, I don't want to see any of the people that I care about transform into whatever that is. Welcome to the stream. Let us introduce ourselves. I don't have YouTube mods for stream. I have Discord moderators though. A few. Like 2 right now. People with their names in blue in the Discord are the mods. He said it, he said the Discord mod. This code moderator. Oh, me? Paige just might be one of them. That's a possibility. I cannot keep doing this voice or people are going to click off the stream. My god. That's so annoying. This is too natural. Listen. I have some sort of mental disorder. I hear a stupid voice, and I'm inclined to recreate it. I don't know what to tell you. I still haven't picked a gender for the space OC. I'm talking about me. I see. Oh, sorry, I missed your first message. I'm drawing. Me and my friend Liam constantly do that voice, and when I stream Fortnite with him, I couldn't stop. Apologies. I'm not paying close enough attention. See, I said this before. I only ever seem to miss chats when I'm missing a chat that I need to read because it is the context for another chat. That's the only time that I miss chats. Have you learned by... Yes, you're right. I should know that. The stream's not about me. If we're talking in stream, it's about Paige. Do I feel nostalgic about my art? Yes, actually. If I look back at some of the older stuff, even though it's from like uh 2020 and onward. That was like a substantial portion of my life, you know? Like even if it was only a few years, the stuff that happened in those years was it's pretty hard to forget. We had a global pandemic, and I hated school even before the pandemic. I can like remember some of the things I was doing when I was drawing certain stuff, like the shows I was watching and stuff. Because I would do a lot of like I would watch a lot of anime while I was drawing. I think most people is probably that way to some degree. Oh my gosh, you had the corona too? You were in the middle of the pandemic too? I think everybody was. Everybody was in COVID. Everyone had it. I did actually get it too. Once. I got it like once. And it was awful because I couldn't taste anything. So one time I was eating spaghetti and then I realized after taking a bite, oh, I'm just putting spaghetti in my mouth. And I can't taste it. I can only feel what this spaghetti feels like. Not 2-year-olds? Well, yeah, everyone who was alive when COVID was happening. I think there were 2-year-olds who were not alive back then, so your argument is invalid. Get your facts straight next time. DJ's interested in the D&D? Hell yeah. Listen, Paige, if you take everything everyone says literally, everyone's gonna sound wrong to you. I never had it because I forgot to watch those seasons from the hit series called Life. That was really filler. I feel like we've been seeing a lot of filler since then. And then the plot finally picked up and it's been really awful. Please don't say back then, referring to COVID. I was watching this spin-off called Mars. I think the arc that we're in right now really has to end soon because I'm really tired of it. It's not a fun arc. It feels like they're just torturing all the characters for no reason, you know? It's like Spider-Man in the comics. They just can't give him a win. Like, come on now. The audience is really entertained though. I bet they are. I bet they point and laugh. Bruce Banner characters once they get to level 75. Well, you know, you need to start fresh with new characters at that point. You gotta get a clean slate. Chicken asked for this to be colored. I can do some very basic colors. Just very quickly. It'll take a few minutes. Lots of fans are speculating for the new war arc to premiere soon, because the recent Easter eggs animators are making. We'll see. The theorists have been speculating about a war arc coming up for like years now, and they're never right. But statistically, if you say yes every time, eventually you are going to be right, so who knows? Maybe this time they'll be correct. It's starting to feel like those freaking like doomsday people who say, "Oh, the world's gonna end. It's coming. It's happening," and then it doesn't. But people have been saying it constantly for like decades. Every like 10 years, not even 10 years, like every 5 years, there's another like doomsday about to happen. Last time it was it's mostly the rapture too. People really want to say the rapture is gonna happen. It's like the fake doomsday leak in 2012, yeah. People thought the Mayan calendar doomsday was gonna happen. I mean, can things realistically get much worse anyway, right now? How can I even begin explaining what's wrong with the world right now in detail? A lot of stuff I can't even say on a platform. The leaders of the US server really don't seem to care about patching it very much. People have been asking to deal with the evil spawn campers for a long time, and they don't seem to want to do that either. I feel like that's about as much as I can say. I feel like it's the only terms I can use. And get away with it. Biomes are going bad because they didn't update the ozone mod. It's not to say that good things don't still happen, but I feel like they're being significantly outweighed by very drastic things happening presently. The new developers are still dealing with the spaghetti code that the boomer mods, the boomer developers left behind for them. A lot of stuff that's not getting fixed because of the spaghetti code that the boomer developers, the Team Boomer published the game unfinished. We're just kind of dealing with it right now. Evolution branch is very biased. Remember when game developers made our ancestors follow the developer and fight against the X mod, Lucifer 65 Gaming? That was pretty based. That was pretty cool when they did that. That's a developer I can get behind. A developer you can trust. They said they're gonna buy the game back eventually, so... They're working on another game right now. Before they come back for this one. I just want people to spread the word about the new game first. Need to make sure the player base knows. How many hours I still have? On the game or the stream? I have a lot of hours on the game, hopefully. On the stream, we've got about 3.5 hours tops. That's like the maximum the stream can go. We got some good time. Guess maybe so you can wait for next stream? What do you mean? We got plenty of time. Do you think your OC is going to take like 4 hours to draw? It don't look like it'd take that long to me. Hey, when I give my cat human food, she'd 100% steal it, left unattended, but all of a sudden she wants nothing to do with it. Yeah, it's only when I want it too that you want it. Biblical levels of greed. You didn't even want it before. But now that it's mine, now you want it. Welcome back, Cody. Making turkey saying she was eyeing it, so I gave her a bit of turkey. She walked away. I'm telling you, it's that biblical greed. It's that looks like a good sandwich. Okay, here's a piece. Oh, I don't get the whole sandwich? Well, then kill yourself. It's okay, I gave it to my other kitty who eats any and everything. Only one of my cats actually likes human food, but the other literally eats anything. Alright. This fellow's pretty cool. My dogs will inhale something before they even see, smell, or taste it. They just sense the aura of food and then just go for it. Heather doesn't like human food, eats plastic and toilet water. Why do animals like toilet water? Oh, Paige, I don't like it. It's so true. My family's pets were like that, but I don't like it. My dogs, they did literally all of the above. Nothing was off the table for those degenerate bastards. The world was their oyster. It still is, too. If they can help it. Just imagine having to sit there. Yeah, I've been there. I've done that. I had to pick up for animals, for animal messes that didn't belong to me because the people who do own the animals just would refuse to do it. Which only works because if they're not doing it, everyone else has to deal with it till it's done. And that's a difficult hack to patch. It didn't have noses. Do you want me to add that little extra detail? I can do that. I didn't want to make them as like I don't want to get as in detail tonight just so I don't spend too long on anything. But if you think they'd still look good with the noses, I'll put noses on. I'm trying to strike the balance of like simplified with quality. You're very welcome. I liked drawing that. That was very cool. I don't just draw like nice little scenes like that ever. I hate taking breaks because I don't want to get started again. That's me with working. That's why I'm so nervous. I'm like, I've been out of the game for a while. How do I know I'm gonna perform properly? Jeez, that is a lot. I don't understand how some people like actually have like money they can spend on stuff. Like when I was at Dollar General, sure, like I'm not making like a properly livable wage there. But then I was working like full-time hours at like a well-paying job. And it's still like, well, my bills take all my money away. Like at the start of every month, so how are people like saving up for stuff? I get friends who like buy new PC parts and like collect things, and it's like, how do you do that? I see like a cool new Fortnite skin and I'll spend like $5 for some V-Bucks and I'm like, I will never financially recover from this. Living with parents, but some of them don't. So people still pay for like all their own bills. I don't know. Cody, what's happening? What's going on, Cody? I just noticed you're crashing out. What's happening? Make a decent amount and still have barely any spending money. That's what I'm saying. Like, sure, I can cover my bills fine, but then there's nothing left. Missing Digital Circus is coming out soon? Bet. This is very cool. I like this pose. This is very like action comic pose. Very action hero. I love arm cannons too. I'm gonna go into school full time next year and I probably won't be working, so I gotta save. That's a great point. Because like I don't even have college debt. Like I skipped it. I just went straight to the workforce. So I can't imagine like having to pay everything I already do on top of also like having to pay for school debt. Like it wouldn't be possible. I'd be impoverished. You could have gone to one concert right now, what would it be? I probably wouldn't go to any. I don't like any bands enough to want to go to a concert. Still haven't decided the gender. It's hard to make OC lore when I can't come up with an idea. That's fair. I'm very good at that part, like the creating like the base and the concept of a character. I feel like I start to struggle more when I actually try to like flesh them out from there. Like, I can instantly come up with, like, they look like this. They're like a dude or a chick. Some sort of, like, creature person. Or a person with this unusual feature. That's always, like, what I get off rip. This is so cool, dude. This is the kind of thing I'd be drawing for my sci-fi story. I also have a character with an arm cannon. She's very cool. Well, if it isn't Sir DJ, the producer. What were you guys playing? I could hear y'all from in here. Helldivers? Ah, of course. Yeah, he told me that you're in on the D&D stuff. That's awesome. I told him I'm not gonna get into it now just because of how spastic and unpredictable things are for me right now. I'm in a very transitory state. But once I'm like settled into my life finally, I told him I'll be working on stuff in the background. Like I could get the premise of a character at least, so I could join in later. That sounds very fun. I'm very down for doing D&D stuff. Not that one. Not that one either. Where's everybody going? Bingo? We still got like a couple hours, so if you guys want to give me more stuff to draw after this one, this is the last one I have on the docket right now, so. Give me some stuff to work on. I haven't got anything from Paige and DJ if you guys want to throw some stuff out there. Of course, DJ wants something One Piece. I'll happily oblige. Like you said, because I've only ever met one person who knows one of my favorite music artists because the music I listen to isn't super well known. Indie listener. Hell yeah, I got the name. Is that for this character or for another character you're working on? Raccoon stealing snacks from a vending machine at 2 in the morning. That's for this one? Gotcha. playing right now. The lines on the side of the head is like a thin metal plate. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Pressing out of the shoulders are small cylinders. Okay. I find I'm not being so detail oriented today. That's because I'm trying to rush myself a little bit. You just gotta tell me where things gone wrong. I'll fix them. It's alright, Cody. Licenses is one of those words. Where it's like, I can't be bothered to remember how to spell it. If autocorrect won't tell me, then it's not gonna happen. Well, we got an educator on our hands. So there you go. All right. Actually do this. Might look a bit better. We still got time. We got a couple hours still. I'm keeping an eye out. There's not like a ton of people giving me a ton of requests, so we're being chillin' right now. We've been going at a nice pace. There's only 2 other things so far lined up. And if I get through these, and there's still plenty of time, I'll just freeball something, probably. DJ, you've cursed me. This is, you know how difficult this is going to be to draw properly? Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not as, like, detailed as I recall. I could do this. I can shorthand this. Welcome back, fried chicken. Well, add it to the montage, guys. More circles that aren't being drawn. Almighty Emperor of all despair, that's quite a name. And not a good one either. Unless fried chicken's into that. Being related to all despair. Some kind of frickin' Danganronpa character. I'm in hell. I'm in purgatory. And I'm never getting out. Good enough. I'm terrified of Amazing Additional Circus Episode 8. Why? Just like the potential of what it's going to be? I'm going to give you all despair. Oh no, it is a Danganronpa character. I'll have to watch it tomorrow. I'm sure I'll grab some lunch or something after my interview. So I'll sit down and watch the new app while I'm noshing. Laying down at 9:30 no matter what. That's what I'm doing. Like, I said midnight before, but I'm calling this stream at 11. This stream will be over by 11, so that I have ample time to go to sleep. Because I need to wake up early so that I can shower. I'm going to be totally clean for this interview. I'm going to be clean showered and shaven, and I'm going to dress appropriately. I need this job, bro. I don't want to go back into the looking phase. As the producer, I'll make sure it happens, kicking and screaming. If you're home, absolutely. If you want to like check on me, I don't mind that. I'm sure I'll be good. Like, I'm taking every precaution, but if you want to make sure, by all means. I'm gonna get up at like 8:30, do all the stuff I gotta do. I'm sharing my timbers as of this moment about the hit indie animated series by Gooseverse and Glitch Studio, The Amazing Digital Circus. I'm glad that I caught up. I caught up like recently. Like a few months ago. Like 2, probably. Yeah, it was 2 months ago, because I still had my job. What is such a talented artist, bro? Like, what is this? This is nuts. Word has templates for a freaking NDA, but not an outline. It's okay, Paige. You don't have to apologize for anything. DJ's hinting that he works in 7-Eleven. Imagine. The king conqueror of the Slurpee machine. There's actually no 7-Eleven by us. Not anywhere near us, in fact. We probably have to move to another state to... Like, we have to drive to another state to get to one at any moderate pace. Close enough. 5 years or less, and yeah, he's working his way up. He's becoming more powerful. Isn't actually as far as you'd think. About 45 minutes? Huh. I haven't seen one, so I had no idea. You can work at Wall Street. You have any idea what the location? Well, I might have to go after my interview tomorrow. A celebratory Slurpee after they hire me on the spot. For how cool and charming that I am in my interview. Imagine if I said that to them. Like I said how cool and charming I am in an interview. They'd like kick me out. Imagine if I said that to anyone, like, in earnest. Imagine if I said that unironically. I think I'd want everyone to unsub if I ever said that with genuine intention in my voice. Mine for Bitcoin. Oh, of course it's in the other direction. Well, I guess I'm driving for 2 hours. I can go get a Slurpee. I think you're a beardless, moist critical. I'm kidding, I don't mean that. So anyway, guys, I'd be like a perfect fit for this job. I have experience in the field, and I can poop a lot on my butthole. Me getting this job would only be comparable in joy to the biblical rapture with a side of Skittles. That's how good at this job I would be for your company. That's pandemic YouTube for me. Moist Critical, Corey Kenshin, and Mr. Beast. Well, I have nothing but positive feelings for 2 of those people. The other one weirds me out, though. That's not bad. This is pretty close. You could tell what it is by looking at it. Yeah, just put some color on it and it's perfect. Forgot game theory. Dude. Game theory, man. I miss Matthew Patrick. I miss that man. Hey Dad. Getting a stream in before the day of judgment. Also forgot Markiplier. See, I don't have MatPat anymore, but I still have Markiplier to remind me of the old days. And bring me joy every time he appears on my feed. Yeah, MatPat's gone, bro. I was very distraught when that happened. I was like, it's the end of an era now. What am I supposed to do? Who's gonna tell me about Five Nights at Freddy's anymore? Not that I care about the new version of Five Nights at Freddy's, to be honest. I think he figured out the old one. He figured out what the original Five Nights at Freddy's was about. Cody, you better be careful what you say about K-pop Demon Hunters. There's some very impassioned people in here. Why is it a horrible movie? I actually thought it was a good movie. It's not like the best movie I've ever seen, but I'd say it's a good movie. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever met a... I think the only other hater I've ever met is, Cam. The characters are bad? What's wrong with the characters? The fandom is freaky. I'm not seeing the same fandom that you are. The songs don't suck. I don't listen to them in my free time, but they're not bad songs. I'm not like a big fan, I'm not like a stan, but I will show proper defense where I feel it's necessary. I'll give it credit if credit is not being given. I have to write that down. Hiccup on Falcor. I will forget. Can't change my mind. It's a movie. Movie out of 10. Hate the music because I'm an actual K-pop fan, and so this damaged me from the inside. Is it not like comparable to like normal K-pop? Yeah, Dad, I got it. I wrote it down just now. I'd eat this fruit. Looks pretty tasty. Who's just put like 1 to 2 words of Korean in it and called it a day? Are there like Korean versions of the songs? Because I'm pretty sure the movie was made for like an English audience to some degree, that which is probably why they did like English lyrics. There's not interesting. It tastes delicious. You remade the chorus of Golden. Frickin' soda pop. What? Is the stream still running? What just happened? Are we good? Gonna be homeless. The stream is still running, right? Because, like, I just had a crazy... Like... It looked like things almost went dark on... What is going on right now? You guys are probably about to experience lag. YouTube's telling me there's, like, an issue going on. I don't know what's happening. Is there like a quality shift or something? Cause I don't know. I'm being told that things are not good. I saw it, Cody. That's a very relatable version of the song. No issues so far? Okay. I had the warning that would come up every time Resident Evil would lag out, but it just went away, so... Are you sure it didn't send through, Cody? I see the homeless version of the song, if that's what you're talking about. I want to play Meg, but like I don't want to play solo, and whoever I play with usually leaves early. Doesn't know how to play or goes AFK. Meg is love, Meg is life. Things that have never been said about Family Guy before. No, not Meg from Family Guy. Major exploration. I forgot what the G is about. Game. Major exploration game. Family Guy is crazy. That is crazy, bro. I can't believe you've said that to me today. You're absolutely wild for that, mate. Absolutely bonkers. Everything always comes back to Roblox. Hey Wings, what's good? What's up? You can stream now? Heck yeah, dude. What are you gonna stream, Wings? What are you offering to the people? Minecraft, maybe Roblox? Hell yeah. Oh man. Get a swig of water. That's good stuff. All right, I'm gonna go piss real quick. I'll be back and we can do a couple more drawings before the stream is up. What happened to my... Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. It's getting a little chilly in here. One more on the docket, then I'll probably just freeball one more before I quit. I don't know, this one's gonna take me forever actually. Need a good reference for this. Wow, this, like, magic card looks a lot more appealing than the version from the movie. I don't know which one's a good reference though. This is really bad. don't know that I'm capable of this. This is really disturbing. More so than like normally. Like more than usual. It's alright, I'll give it my best shot. I think this is a little better than the first thing I was, whatever that was I was doing the first time. This will be slightly closer to like anything than whatever that was. What? That's better. Why do I keep going to that instead? His name is Hiccup Horrendous Haddock the Third. What the frick? What the freak? No wonder his dad was disappointed in him. He named him after himself with like the most Viking name I've ever heard. This an app? No, Mike, this is just a pro. I guess it's technically an app. It's a program on my computer. Clip Studio. I just have a tablet hooked up to my computer so that I can use to draw on. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're right, that's his dad does have a different name, so it's probably like a grandfather. I was like, that can't be right, but I was like, but it is the second, so... So I was like, that's definitely not his dad's name. You're very welcome, Mike. Why do I keep going to the pen? I definitely use the pencil when I'm sketching stuff, but I keep clicking on the pen instinctively. There's no way that this is what I'm using to do anything recently. So why am I clicking on this? I have not used any of these in drawing. I like to use this. What the frick is wrong with me, bro? I like the pencil-y look of it. I'm quite a fan. I did it again. Why? What's going on in my brain? He's freaking pogging, dude. Pick up Pog. Feel good, so I'm gonna sleep. Good night, good luck at the interview. Thanks, Paige. And of course, I continue wishing you nothing but luck with your challenge to the world. This is literally like anime hiccup. His hair is very textured and like detailed, and I can't do that. So he's gonna be like anime hiccup today. Can I move them? Oh, thank God. Maybe I did that by accident. Maybe, I think that's what I did. Somehow I put the pen under the pencil when the pencil always used to be the one on the bottom. I don't know how I would have done that, but... You post your drawings on another platform like Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram? I always put them in my Discord, but I'm going to start putting them other places because I do have an Instagram. The Discord and the Instagram are in the description. If you're interested in that. The caveat for the Discord though is I'd like people to be 18 before they join the Discord. Just because of how Discord is. Like, you know, Discord is famous for having incidents in the past, so I'm playing it careful on the Discord front. Yeah, I'm gonna start posting stuff on Instagram too. I've been told to get a Bluesky also to put stuff on, so I'm also going to do that. I'm going to make a Bluesky account and start posting on there. So apparently that's a very like art-heavy place that a friend of mine has suggested I try. I think she puts a lot of stuff on there. But yeah, there will be options soon. You know what? If I ever set up a Patreon, I'd probably make it so you could download them there too. But I'm probably not going to do a Patreon anytime soon. I don't feel like I'm doing enough for that. I feel like I should be putting in more effort and bringing a little more if I'm going to do something like that. Right now I just kind of stream like a few times a week. I will make more options soon. I could probably just get a Bluesky going like tomorrow. I would do it like after stream, but I have to get right to bed after stream, unfortunately, today. For good reason, but usually I like to let stream go for a while, and I can't do that today. There we go. Another one for the books. You know what? No, screw it. I'll set up a Bluesky tonight. I'm doing one more drawing and then stream is over, so I'll do it tonight and I'll share the link before I turn off the stream. Because that is going to be a place where I put all this stuff. So I'll do that before I shut down, so people, anyone that wants to follow it can. And then after stream, I'll put everything on there. It'll be freaking cool. Thank you, thank you. This is a good, like, penultimate one. So I can just wing it for the last one. Let's see, what do I want to do? Nothing crazy. Something that'll take me like 30 minutes. Let me see if there's something. There's like a. Let me look at Pinterest real quick. I have a bunch of stuff saved I could easily use as for just like things I could recreate. Not trace, but like look at and just sort of recreate what it is that they're doing. There's a lot of stuff in here, but nothing simple that I want to do. You know what, though? This one would be really good. Prepare for peak, guys. You're about to witness greatness. It's a really chunky hand. Holy. Okay, hold on now. Oh, it's because I freaking keep skipping one of the fingers for some reason. What's wrong with me? I wonder what looks wrong. Better not be drawing the go-to sleep meme. No, 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 no. Is your baby crying? I'll help with that. That would be funny though. It wouldn't be good if it wasn't animated though, so I can't do it. I'd have to do an animation. And I don't even know how to do that right now. If you bet your sweet Bippy, if I ever do one day finally do animation, that will be one. I really love this meme though. This has been like a long time favorite of mine. What's up, horror fan? You're witnessing the last piece that I do for the night before I gotta retire. This isn't even, this is like a fairly niche meme too, so I don't think people are gonna get this. This one's for me, is basically what I'm saying. I won't be offended if you don't understand what this is. Some of my friends might know this, I've quoted this before. It just makes me laugh every time I see it. Has such soy jack energy, I love it so much. don't think I want to actually make him look exactly like this guy. This is one of my own OCs too, because he has sort of this energy. It's really cracking me up thinking about it. Look at him. Oh my gosh, he's a nightmare. He looks so much older than he actually is because I'm drawing him like the image that I'm using for reference. He's like a British guy with one of those flat caps. This looks ridiculous. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Women light up the world. That's why it's called broad daylight. Oh my gosh. We are so backspin master. Oh my gosh, this is peak. Oh, I love this. This is one of my new favorites. Oh my gosh. I'll have to put up the image I use for reference up when I'm sharing this around. This is so funny. Oh, I love this meme so much. I'll put the color on too so that it's easy to tell who it is. If you've seen him before, you can put together. I do believe that all women are queens. They light up the world. That's why it's called broad daylight, innit? Crashing out just because you can't split screen doesn't mean it's bad. Can't split screen what? What are y'all doing? He can't split screen on his Chromebook? For what? What's it for? That's all I want to know. If you don't mind my asking. Oh my gosh, I love this. Hey Fried Chicken, welcome back. That's it guys, that's the last drawing. It's 10:30. So I need to start getting myself ready for bed. Before I go though, I'm going to quickly make a Bluesky account so that I can share it around before I shut stream off. I had to play shortly because the lack of communication made it awkward. That's fair. This was it, Fried Chicken. We're not doing another one. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let me make a Bluesky account so that I can share it. It's just gonna be used for art since I've been recommended to try it for that. I'll try anything if it's not X. So make the account while you're all here. And then I'll start putting the art on here as well as in Discord. In case people don't want to join the Discord or they can't join the Discord, they can still see the art and hear about stuff when it's going on. You go to sleep? Good night, Cody. Have a good one. Just put in like a random password. Can I see it? Or do I have to... I can't look at it? I have to know what it is? I have to type it out in advance? What the fuck, bro? Just gonna make it something simple for now. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Almost done. Use an image for it. That's why I have that one image somewhere. One that's my YouTube profile. Where's that? There it is. This is gonna be art, comics, culture, video games, movies, music. Okay. Thanks, Cody. Okay, it's done. Now, how do I share it? Copy link to profile. Okay, there it is. If anyone has a Bluesky and wants to follow me on there for the art, it's there. Man, there's a lot of links in the description now. That feels strange. Anyway, now that that's done, I'm done. I have to go to bed early so I can get up early so that I can go hopefully get a job. Wish me luck, guys, because I can't go much longer without making money. I'm at like the end of my funds here. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll go through all the art real quick. Review the stuff. This was the thumbnail. I just sketched it in like 5 minutes because I was out of time because I had to get food. We have the biker pineapple, which is freaking sick. We have an alien spider queen and her little ship with her little guys. We've got Ghost from Call of Duty, the one from the meme in the car. We have these characters, which are Fried Chicken's OCs. We've got Spin Master's OC. Devil Fruit from One Piece. Raccoons raiding a vending machine. Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon on Falcor from Neverending Story. And this freaking guy. I should probably write on this. Kai respects women. Okay, anyway, that's it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been a pleasure. Unfortunately, streams are gonna have to be, like, shorter on the regs now. You're right, I didn't write you on the devil fruit. Streams are gonna have to be shorter now, assuming I get this job. But I think I'm gonna start them a little earlier as well. Like an hour, probably. so that we can still get good time in. We'll figure it out. As my life changes, so too will the streams. But for now, it has been a pleasure. I love you all. Sleep well. Have a good end of your week. I'll be streaming tomorrow if you want to tune in. I don't know what it's going to be. I'll just pick whenever I feel like going live. And yeah, a bunch of stuff in the description. Ko-Fi, Bluesky, Instagram, the Discord if you're 18. It's all there. So thank you guys for watching, for hanging out with me, for telling me to draw stuff. Adios.